Hey, what's the story? It's Phil here. Just thought I'd hop on and talk a bit about the absolute devastating news today of the great Ozzy Osbourne's passing. Uh, today is the sunset for Ozzy. Um, it's wild, isn't it? I mean, he had his swan song in Villa Park there about a fortnight ago, maybe a bit more, maybe 3 weeks at a stretch, and as he was performing, giving it absolutely everything he's got, I couldn't help but shed dozens of tears, seeing his legs tremble and flail, for want of a better word, during his performance. It broke me and my wife's heart absolutely in two, knowing that the stage of the Parkinson's disease he was at was essentially death's door. But the fact that this has come to be is horrific and hopelessly sad. I've adored Ozzy Osbourne, his solo career, and Black Sabbath my entire adult life. I mean, what can be said about the self-titled Black Sabbath? It practically invented the genre, as we all know. I'm not telling you anything you don't fucking know already, but let me tell you, Ozzy Osbourne he's kind of like a lovable idiot, for want of a better word. Just a like a jester, like a lovable clown. You're like, oh, Ozzy, you shouldn't have done that PCP. God, what's he like? Look at Ozzy there. He's fucking wankered on PCP, and he's been smoking fucking weed morning, noon, and night. And you know what? He's had about 3 or 4 large fucking bowls of cocaine. But look at him there on stage. Isn't he great? He's kind of like a lovable silly heart, a lovable rogue, as we call it in Ireland. He had nothing but love for everybody. His fans, his family, and being on stage. And he loved us so much, he used to fuck buckets of water over us on stage. He used to, at Ozfest, he used to get fucking water cannons and blast the fuck out of us on stage. Anything for fun. And from what I could tell, obviously being a fan and unfortunately not knowing him personally or meeting him, he just seemed like the coolest guy. The coolest guy. Ozzy was the genuine article. What you see is in fact what you get. And that's to be admired in this day and age. Right up until the end, Ozzy was Ozzy. Take him or leave him, he is who he is, and that's the end of it. And that's what I admired most about Ozzy Osbourne. And an incredible vocalist. I mean, let's talk about his harmonies for a minute, alright? Let's talk about some of his songs away from the Sabbath and away from the Crazy Trains and all. I mean, let me think. First album, right? Me and my brother Gaz, right? My fallen brother Gaz, rest in peace. Gaz, Ozzy is gone. Can you fucking believe it, man? If he's up there, please, shots on him. He's got heaven dollars. He's got the dough. Gaz loved Ozzy. And Gaz got the Ozzy Live and Loud, that double CD. It cost about £25, which was a fortune back in the 90s. But he loved Live and Loud. And he loved Mama, I'm Coming Home. And we both adored. And my favourite Ozzy song, Goodbye to Romance, is one of the most stunning songs ever put to tape. I mean, Randy Rhoads' guitar, the melody, it's an absolutely beautiful song. And me and my brother used to bond over that song time and time again. And then we kind of got on the board in the kind of late 90s. So we had Osmosis in 98, I believe. We had Perry Mason, The Ghost Behind My Eyes. I mean, have you listened to The Ghost Behind My Eyes and See You on the Other Side? I mean, Osmosis is an incredible album, and that just got us both hooked. And then we got on to, pardon if I'm not in order, Down to Earth, Gets Me Through, by Zach on guitar. Yeah, I'm not that kind of person you think I am. I'm not the Antichrist or the Iron Man. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Big time. And then another personal favourite of mine was Black Rain. Know the album where he's standing there and the black rain is pouring on him. That album is stupendous. Absolutely brilliant. As he said in the song, all my life I've been over the top. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I don't want to stop. All fired up, I'm gonna go till I drop. You know, there ain't no easy way to say it. I don't want to stop. And he literally, like he said, he went until he dropped. And thank the metal gods and the universe and everybody who makes things happen in the universe that the beginning of the end show was able to happen. And it's just such a special thing seeing Bill Ward, Geezer Butler, Tony Iommi and Ozzy Osbourne perform one last time. But who was to know that it was going to be so close to his actual end. It is absolutely devastating. I can't believe I'm sitting talking about Ozzy Osbourne in the past tense. He's like the crazy, crazy grandpa Ozzy, you know. He'll never talk bad about you. He'll never set you wrong. And all this, I mean, we know we should in the lands of science and actual like reality. Technically, this is his 7th time he's died, but it doesn't hurt any less. I'm so happy that we've all got him for so long. He really is a blessing, and my thoughts and prayers go out to his family and everyone in the entire world that's lost Ozzy today. Between Black Sabbath, Volume 4, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. I mean, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. I absolutely adore that song and that album. And Killing Yourself to Live is always one that stood out with me. Killing yourself to live. It always resonated with me. Ozzy, you know you've got it right. We don't kill ourselves to live. We just need to live, and we need to do what we love. And he did what he loved. And the Ozfest, where he gave all these incredible bands their start back in the 90s, the likes of POD, Pantera played Ozfest. I mean, you name it, they played Ozfest. He gave so many bands their start on Ozfest. Him and Sharon and Jack used to actually pick an awful lot of the bands for Ozfest, and he'd go to Ozzy only when he was 11 or 12. Imagine your dad letting you pick the bands that play your namesake festival. I mean, how fucking cool is that? I remember Jack picked Pantera and he picked Rob Zombie and Tool and all, and like just Ozfest came to Ireland once, and we all know how that went. Ozzy wasn't well and he didn't show up, which in hindsight now is fucking horrific. But I did get to see Ozzy in the Point Depot on the Black Rain tour with Natasha, with support by BLS, and it was absolutely stunning. Back in the old Point Depot in Dublin, Ireland. So I've seen him once, and I thank the metal gods that I got that opportunity to see him that one time. And I'll never forget it. Never forget it. 06 or 07, I think it might have been. But yeah, I cried immediately when I saw the headline today of Ozzy's passing. It. I mean, he's the godfather of it all. I mean, him and the lads in Black Sabbath are responsible for heavy metal, and heavy metal means more to me than, well, you know, a young man would say means more to me than anything. But when family and kids come along, of course, they take precedent. But even pushing 40 myself, heavy metal probably means more to me now than ever. It is the friend that never lets you down. It is the shoulder that's always there. It's the deathcore music that you listen to that puts you asleep, which would give another person a fucking migraine. You know what I mean? But to you, it's whale sounds and it's sea sounds, heavy music. But to Ozzy, it was pure happiness. I mean, incredible records. Bark at the Moon, of course, Blizzard of Oz, Osmosis. Um, what's the other one? No More Tears, Diary of a Madman. I mean, The Ultimate Sin. Great albums. And just a great rock and roller and heavy metal guy. And he's going to be missed hopelessly in the and may God, the metal gods, bless his family and all his close and everyone who's been affected by Ozzy's life, which is hundreds and hundreds of thousands, millions and millions and millions of people. We lost a massive part of our heavy metal lives today. So rejoice, listen to Ozzy, listen to Sabbath. Just be thankful, just like Lemmy, just like Dio, just like Dimebag and Vince. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. But this one really hurt. And the heavy metal community is mourning at the moment. So reach out to each other, listen to Ozzy, listen to Sabbath, shots for Ozzy, and yeah, you'll never be forgotten. You incredible, crazy, mental bastard. And thank you. My brother Gaz is up there now, probably running around trying to get a hello. My God, that song, Goodbye to Romance, is one of my favourite songs of all time. It is stunning. Mama, I'm Coming Home. I mean, you just had incredible melody, Ozzy. You had incredible tone in your voice, and the guitar, and the people you've had behind you, Zach Wilde and Randy Rhoads, and Rob Trujillo, even Jason Newsted in for a while, and incredible drummers all through the year. You're just an incredible artist, and you're going to be missed until the end of time. And your name, Ozzy, is going to be revered for generations to come, and that's a fact. And I'm so glad I was able to live through your existence and be able to experience seeing you on stage. Rest in peace, Ozzy. You've earned your rest. Okay, you hung in there. You gave everyone the most incredible, the beginning of the end show there in Villa Park, and I mean, you literally were at death's door. It's really incredible when you think about it, don't you think? God bless you, Ozzy. We're forever in your debt for everything you've done, for heavy metal and everything you've done, just for the world. Being you crazy, fantastic bastard. Sharon! Honest to God, love you, Ozzy, from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, that's it. Drop some hearts down below for Ozzy. Some heavy metal signs. Keep the tributes going. Or I know across the US now it's around dinner time. Keep the tributes going. Keep the pictures going. Share videos talking about your experiences with Ozzy. I've just always adored him. I've always just loved, I even loved Ozzy solo stuff more than I loved his Black Sabbath stuff. You know, I mean, the Sabbath stuff is incredible. I mean, you can the Ozzy stuff is incredible with Sabbath. The Dio stuff is incredible with Sabbath. Everything Sabbath is amazing, but Ozzy solo stuff just kind of got me a little different, you know. Coming out around '98 with Osmosis and you know, I just caught a good time in his career where he was releasing consistent and Live and Loud as well. That one of the best live double albums ever. Yeah, I'll just miss you terribly, Ozzy, and it was a massive shock. And this day forward forever will be Ozzy Day. Will be on this channel on Philbo Reviews, and it will be in our lives, okay? And yeah, it's tragic. It really is, but we will mourn for people who never knew you. we'll mourn for people who never heard of Ozzy Osbourne, or was never heard Black Sabbath, or Ozzy solo stuff. We'll mourn for them and try and enlighten them now that you're gone. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. It means a lot being able to speak a little bit about this. Heavy metal's a big part of the channel, and Ozzy is a big part of my life. So I'm glad you've given me a chance to speak. And rest in peace, Ozzy. And we'll never forget you. Okay. Philbo out.